Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree. And if you've guessed that we are doing another Thrifty Canucks video, you would be right, because that is what we are doing today. Got a fair bit of goodies, but let's just get through it. Some 30 weight crochet cotton. I love making button flowers and little mini dresses, etc. So I always pick it up, especially if I see a color that I don't have. We have some garden twine. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's dirty or just old, but it doesn't really look like much has been used off of it. But it's great for just, putting a little bit on the end of a journal tag or something like that. We have 3 little doily type things. We've got that one, and then we've got like some square ones or rectangular ones. These are great for around a journal because you just fold them and then they're done. So we got those. Add them to my collection. What else do we got? These are diamond dots. I just threw them in my bag. Somebody obviously did them and had them labeled out and get a nice little container with it, etc. We got some scrapbook embellishments. They kind of look like they're maybe all a tropical theme. Threw those in my bag. These are like, I guess like resin type. Some of them are nice, like this one here isn't very nice. They're kind of bent. But I thought if nothing else, I'll use the tassels on them. There's some really cute tassels. We got some butterfly stickers. So I'll put those in my sticker collection. They're very bright. They've got like a little holographic edge to them and stuff, so threw those in my bag. Hopefully I can get everything on the table. My sister got me this. If you've been watching some of my videos, you know I'm collecting the letter C for Caroline. So I'm going to add that into my little collection. We have some wine labels. Now, I got a lot of wine labels. And I bet you they had 100 bags of different wine labels. And I just picked through them and I really wonder if I should have gotten more and then just maybe send out some happy mail or something. I'm not sure, but I got these ones because I like the label itself and they would be good for different things. So you never know, I might pick up more of them as time goes on. I had some like this before, but I thought if I cut out this middle part with the flowers, it would be great on a tag or something. Lots of uses for these. I just haven't used many wine labels, but you never know. There's 2 packages of these, one pink and one purple. These are just a dollar store thing, but they were at the Lions. We have this bags that were all stapled together, and they're full of small bugle beads. There's some, these I think, they're not magnetic, but these ones are really, really heavy. But mostly little bugle beads here, which I can use for different things. Although the bags are pretty dirty, but they'll all come out of bags, and I'll put them into new baggies, etc. I also got some other beads, some seed beads, and there is some small bugle beads in these as well. Plus there is these ones here. These are kind of all like very Eastery colors. So as I say, I'll put them into new baggies and whatnot and put them in with my bead collection. We have some seam binding, a purple and a couple of browns. I've never seen this color before, so that's kind of a new color label. I save all the labels. I've got them in my sewing themed stuff, so I can use them for different things. We found this. I don't usually find die cuts and stuff in there, but this is a Spellbinder's die, and it looks like there's 4 leaves. I did check, and they are in there. So we got a nice little die set. So that was a great find. And I like leaves. I like using leaves a lot. We got this here, and this is like felt with a wooden frame. And then you've got the letters and numbers to put on there. So I was thinking I might make a little sign that says Caroline's Craft Room or something like that and hang it up in my room. Starting to run out of room. We got 3 boxes of these eyelets. These are recollections, and I think they are all new. If somebody's used some out of it, it certainly isn't very many. So there's a black, and then these are gold, silver, and bronze, and then these are like a black, brown, gray, and white. They are just this small. They say there's 100 pieces in each, so I'll throw those into my collection of eyelets. We have a whole bunch of postcards. Now, well, I guess those aren't really postcards, but this one's about Banff. I think some are old, some aren't. But if nothing else, I can use them as a base. This kind of looks like it's got, well, something to do with domestic violence, but the fronts are nice, so it's a cute old card. Oh, that's just like a advertise. Kind of reminds me of a TELUS advertisement, but it is a postcard. It's got a dancing girl, a cute dog. Oh, that's another, like a TELUS type thing. But I just thought they're all usable. Can use them for something. What's this? Something about a turtle. Great writing on that one. Let's look through those booklets at the end. Well, that's some kind of advertising. That one is from Medicine Hat. And it's a couple business cards. Okay, I just kind of grabbed the whole stack that was there. I didn't even really look at them. But some great postcard. They will definitely get used. That looks like it's an older one. Longest tram. Well, it's from New Mexico somewhere. That looks like a Mexico type thing. Medicine Hat. Optical advertising. And these look a bit older as well. This is the Heart of Vancouver. This one looks like it's older. I wish they dated postcards and stuff. Now these are from Victoria. And these look older as well. This one here, oh, the end has been cut off. But that's okay. Oh, it's from Kelowna. Okay, that's just next door to me. Expo 67. These kind of cool. This is from Penticton. That's a couple hours away from me. This looks like it would be older too. Cloverdale, another Expo 67. That's in Parksville, and these are just kind of looks like advertising. Cool car. These look older again. A lot of these are actually pretty local. So that's cool, and they all look oldish. I don't know how old, but so these were a fun find. I won't go through them all. That looks like Barkerville. Nope, somewhere on Vancouver. No, Barkerville. Yep. This looks like something that would be older. I'm not sure what this saying is. This is expected to be caught. Oh, they're expecting it to go fishing, I guess. Some cars. Now these say 1963, so I don't know if that's when these would have been done. Early days in Barkerville. That's pretty cool. Okay, there's another book one. That looks like Parliament or something. Dinosaur Bones, Alberta. Vernon Military Camp, that's where I live. And this is well, that's when they would have put up that thing. And then this is, I'm going to guess this is like, I don't know where it would be. New Jerusalem. So like just a whole booklet of new parts. Now this one says October 18th, 08. So, and again, that's from Jurash. A bunch of those. And then this one here is Jerusalem as well. So thinking somebody probably traveled there. But lots of postcards to use. I don't often find postcards and that type of stuff. So nice little collection there. We've got a bit of jewelry that I found. These are, I don't know, it doesn't feel heavy enough to be real rock, but that's cool. We've got a little bracelet. I'll take these apart for the beads. This is actually really pretty. It's a necklace, so that would go really good on a journal front. We got this butterfly, which I thought was really cute. It's a brooch, I believe. Plastic bullhorns. Now these are like resin. And so is this one here. I thought that was a cute thing. I thought I might be able to put it on the front of a journal or something. We've got a bracelet, and I'll take the charms off of this. Do I need more charms and stuff? Absolutely not. But when I find this stuff, I'm gonna collect it. That looks kind of like the Ogopogo. And then we've got another little bracelet with a few dangles on it. And then these were just laying in a box, so I grabbed them all. Just put them in my hand here. But different charms. There's some music, some nautical themed ones, a plane and stuff. So those will all go into my box of charms. What else do we got? We got this here jar. Now I've been looking for jars for around my desk. And these are like, I call them like a candy jar. And they sit on their side, but they can also sit up. But I like them when they have screw lids. So this one's got a bit of a green tinge to it. So that will go on the shelves behind my desk. If you watched my room tour videos, you would have seen the shelves I have behind my desk and stuff. We got these here curtains. Now, I'm going to see if my daughter-in-law wants these for in her kitchen. If she doesn't want them, then I will use them just for the fabric. It's great fabric. You could really cut out all of these and use them as individual pieces, or use them as a cover of a journal or whatever. And there's 2 panels, and they're probably 3 feet by 3 feet. So you could get lots of outdoorsy type themed things out of this. So I thought those are actually pretty nice. So I'll wash those up and then either give them to her or put them in my fabric collection. Pile's getting bigger off to the side. Got these. Now these aren't full. There is a few, oh, only 3. I thought there was more than that. But the mechanical pencils, I like these. So there's 3 of those. And then these are pens. Somebody paid $2.89 at one point, but I've got a good supply of pens now. So I should not run out of those anytime soon. I got this puzzle because I like the butterflies, and I've had a couple ideas in my head using puzzle pieces, and I had collected a few puzzles before I moved, but when I moved I got rid of them because they weren't quite what I wanted, because I wanted pieces that, things like maybe dragonflies, flowers, butterflies, birds, were kind of totally separate. So this one here might work, and it's not a very big one. So hopefully one day we'll actually get to making these couple of things that are in my mind. I got this bag, and it is full of these roses, these ribbon roses. Oh, and there's some other things. There's an old thing, hook and eye. What else is there? There's a little bit of lace. But I got it mostly because of the roses. What's this here? This is, oh, okay, a bobbin rose maker. Well, that's interesting. Never even knew that existed. I'm going to have to try that. It's got instructions and the whole bit. Okay. Let me know if you've ever seen this. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But it's for making these kind of little roses. So that's pretty cool. What's in... Got another kind of instruction or something. Oh, okay, this has to do with, oh, this is the French version of the instructions for that. So that's cool. Okay. Happy about that. Just an empty container. And then the rest is just full of roses. Now, I don't know if somebody made these or if they bought these, but I'll clean them all up and I'll add them into my my container that I have all these silk roses. The little ones are great because you can actually push them flat. And now some of the bigger ones, they go great on the front of a journal for a little bit of extra stuff. So there's quite a few in there. So I will look at those. Yeah, don't know what to say. But yeah, I did not know that that existed. So that's kind of a little extra bonus. What else? Oh, this here. This is all full of bling and goodies. Now I'm going to have to go through all of this and sort it and make heads or tails of it. A lot of it looks like it's like dollar store stuff. This here's I seen at the dollar store. So this is not old stuff or anything. No, there's a new package. Oh, little cactuses. But yeah, and I don't need any more bling, but it's kind of fun. Oh, these are kind of cute. These are like cactuses, and then there's watermelon. Kind of a festive, I guess, type thing. So those will be good. Let's see what else we got in there. There's lots of these little strip things. And this is a Dollarama thing, but lots of bling in there. And these you can either use as a whole or, you know, take them individually. I'd probably use them individually. We got some really big stuff. Oh, these are cool. And those are cats. Those are really, really cute. I like those. And some more like rain, clouds, umbrella, etc. Then we got some Christmas things. And this looks like all dollar. A lot of it's loose, so I'm not going to pull it out. But it's all just sheets of bling. Oh, here's a bunch of new stuff. Oh, these are kind of nice. They're kind of a thicker resin type looking. So those are all still used, but in the package. But I'll have a little bit of sorting to get these all cleaned up and whatnot. I'll probably put the Christmas ones into a Christmas giveaway bag. But those are really, really cute. Like those kittens. So lots of bling to add to my collection. And the last thing, which I was actually very happy about, are these old school books. Now, I don't know if they're all from the same year or same area. This looks like it was Sharon, but grade 3 and 4. And I did see a date. Oh, there we go. She was from Mount Vernon, grade 3. Printed in Canada. And this one is from 1948. And basically it's a school book, like where they, you know, you can see where they filled in the different areas and the marks that she got. And, or I guess the C was probably for correct. But just fun writing. Doing the smell test. They don't smell, which is nice. But it's fun that they're done, they're written in, etc. because that just adds that little bit extra in there. There's name 2 kinds of food you had in the Swiss home that you would not likely have in your own house. And she put cheese and goat's milk. What is an alpine horn used for? Calling goats and cows. So that is fun. I like that. So there's that one there. The cover's off and whatnot. Now there's this one here. Words are important. So, and I just kind of grabbed them all. Copyright 1949. Now this one has not been written in. This one here is actually in very good shape, like almost new shape, other than the rip there, but see the staples are a little bit rusted. But yeah, when I seen this stack, I just grabbed them all. So this is a grade 7 practice book in English skills. It looks like maybe it was Bert White who had this. Let's see if we can find a date in this. It's obviously been used. 1945, it says up there. And this one has been used. Looks like they used a bunch of colored crayons and stuff. But I love the pages that have been written on it. Just makes it that much more unique. Very cool. And of course, different types of pen used and all kinds of good stuff. I really like these. This is grade 8 and this is like June Holy, it almost looks like. Let's see. 1946. And again, this was used. Great, like writing with different colors, different style. Love it. These are great. She had pretty nice handwriting overall. So that is good. And then we got that one there's kind of falling apart, but most of these I'm going to use just as pages. Reading Skill Text Series. Do we have a date in here anywhere? Let's just check in the back and see if we do not see a date. A great chart though. I'm going to guess it's from around the same time. Somebody had fairly neat writing in here. Great patina on the page, and they're just that nice brownish color. All that extra writing. Love these. This was by far the find of the day, and so this is kind of the same, just a different one. But, and again, what is it? Oh, 1961. Let's see if there's one on 1961. So they range from like 46 to 61. And again, all the writing. Got these great pictures in there on these different things. So these are nice. I like these. I was happy I found them because they were actually in a box under a table, and I just happened to see the one and I grabbed it. So then seen a few more older looking ones in the box, so I quickly grabbed them. Not like a lot of people are after this kind of stuff, but I feel these were my find of the day. I like these. I always like everything that I get, but these are probably my favorite. What's your favorite thing? And if you have ideas on what you would use some of this stuff for, then let me know and we'll go from there. But lots of goodies. So now I can put these away and get ready for next week. Check out all the links below. Check out the other people that are doing the Thrifty Canucks collab with Kim Newberg. She was the one that started this. And join us on Facebook, whatnot like that. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.